My country people them. Today, na the 6th of April 2025, where I dey prepare this presentation for publish am tomorrow, the 7th of April. So this one na conversation between Julius Nyih and the Ambazonia terrorist, the ADF, so-called GeneRAT JC, where your real name na Funwi Christopher. As you know, on the 16th of February 2025, the Cameroon gallant military be compromised Funwi Christopher, so-called GeneRAT JC, inside Lira Hotel for Bamenda. So after we compromise it, we get access to a telephone and the conversations them. And this one, it go give una an insight into what way it happen inside Bamenda. It go make am una go cry if una know the details of what way it actually happen in the anglophone zone. This conversation between Julius Nyih, it go give una a snippet of understanding to what way it happen with the kidnapping for ransoms and the destabilization and the economic sabotage and the destruction and the insecurity where it happened inside Bamenda. So the conversation between Julius Nyih and so-called GeneRAT JC, it will take place for October the 18th, 2024, just a few weeks after they be arrest Ibacho Lucas for Norway. We now listen because now audio conversations them, and when I pay attention to the screen as well, when I go see the dates, the details and everything, when I go hear their voices, when I go hear as Julius Nyih in message, when I go hear what way JC I go reply, and then I go can give una more breakdown and analysis later. Wanna listen?
Hey, Major JC, no, all thing they fine. I just the corner for salute first thing, and then for ask how ground they come on, bro. They still they down aside. I know say we don't come out. Jody mount pressure, how pressure they, and then number two thing for that border stuff. I hope so. Una the work and una the push and forward as we discussed with SG Ayamba. So anyhow, they would wait for a year how the budget day so that officially will put on. I just the reminder for that direction, and then CIC date for review case now on Wednesday next week. So we'll push and for see the FIFA release it before they push the rubbish case with case left no fair day. All right, thanks a lot. Una hold on tight. Now escalation will get to escalate as that people their side will shake. So as we do to them, more they keep reserve. No say that their side will shake, they will hammer them. All right, thanks a lot.
Good morning, VP. Your place day, your place over day. Now how for we? I hope say everything is fine. Well, for we here, we thank God at least things that they move.
I think SG go sort that out. We don't talk for. Good morning, Major. Thank you for the updates. Your place over there. You know, say Ambazonian people they depend on you, and you don't always show up. You don't always stand up to that task, and we always believe in you in that respect. Thanks a lot. Shake no day. We try for see how we move CIC, and then we plan for the lock border no. So anything, any other thing, I think SG go sort that out. We don't talk for Biafra them, so they go support. We also amend them. I think a day were advanced between SG Ayamba and DDC Kavi for that angle, because they become for me say I get to go for their own prime minister approval. So I go me and he agree. So he say go send the boy then. So I don't talk to me the boy then come before the 30th of the month. So before in the next 5 days the month don't come. I go follow up with SG today, here as a day. As I yes that boy they show like goat. They know they let we know. But so dead the fish no hungry. So we look into that. No, all thing they at a lot. Are they try for work with handler them for mountain lions for see how they enforce that lockdown for border them. So we'll see how they go. We'll get meeting with their handler today, and then once we and their handler agree, I will pass an now for SG for work with the forces them with them. You know, I know we don't always work with them, but I say that people they so they over infiltrated and money minded. But we will see what if we do. If they lock down for the border, they even 60% successful, they would not make up all that. All right, your place day. Shake, day.
Okay, VP, your place day, No way, so shake no day, no. We don't sign them. So yes, now head ahead. Yes, that one shake no day.
So 3 things or 4 things in there where Julius, Nyih, and JC they talk where I want for bringing attention to. The first thing Julius Nyih tell you say what he say Ambazona people depend on you. Okay, now we don't compromise it. What does that mean? Ambazonia so-called people them, of course, na Facebook country, so they don't get person where they depend on. So they just be like a wandering sheep without a shepherd, right? Because we don't destroy the so-called person where they be depend on. The other thing we talk about in activity is say that they try hard for remove the so-called CIC. The CIC where they talk na Ayabacho Lucas said they try for remove it. How market pass? Because today, the 6th of April 2025, Ayabacho Lucas is still there in prison for Norway more than 6 months after the arrest and the charge for incitement of crimes against humanity. Another thing where Julius Nyih talk with Jason and say they be the plan for block the border, and it talk say the Biafrans they can support them. Say it don't solicit support. Make una understand Biafran and Nigerian militants and mercenaries them. So when I see what way I don't always tell una the insecurity, the kidnapping for ransoms, the rapes, the criminality, the drug addiction where it happen inside Bamenda. Some of these criminal activities be perpetrated by foreigners, by Nigerians. Now the truth, now the reality that why it need Nigerian mercenaries them for can help for destabilize Bamenda. Now exactly what this way we need for understand. Now because of the effective sensitization and de-radicalization where we don't do them both on the ground and on social media. As a result of that, the amber terrorists and the manipulators in the diaspora, they don't get the capability for radicalize the anglophone youth for carry guns to go for bush anymore.
Que la majorité des garçons, des autres qui sont avec lui, sont des Nigériens. Et qu'il y avait seulement un Camerounais avec lui. Et elle avait avec elle 30 millions. Elle a trouvé ça. Beaucoup de leurs grands s'enrichissent. Ouais. J'ai dit un, deux à mon village, quand je suis allé au village, il faut me donner une partie de le dollar que vous recevez des États-Unis. Il m'a dit, par carte, il n'y a jamais reçu même un seul dollar. Et vous dites que vous êtes le commandant au village.
Alors, quand ces jeunes sont venus vous rencontrer au village pour vous écouter, après vous avoir écouté, ils ont eu le courage de rentrer en bourse?
C'est une bonne question que vous me posez là. Il y a le commandant qui me dit, par Kadina, je dois disparaître du Cameroun.
Disparaître du Cameroun?
Oui, quitter le Cameroun avec mon équipe. Et j'ai été étonné quand il m'a dit que la majorité des garçons, des autres qui sont avec lui, sont des Nigériens. Et qu'il y avait seulement un Camerounais avec lui. Et qu'eux, ils doivent disparaître. Qu'ils ne peuvent plus. Eux, ils croyaient que cette affaire allait durer 1 an. Et que maintenant, ils ne savent pas où on va.
So they rely now on Nigerians, mercenaries them, for enter inside Cameroon, commit atrocities them, so that they go talk, say, we get boys. We don't kill all that picking them. Now, why that way when I say I'm now, even that Bamenda, a cock road, where they pass through Bali, Batsbo, where they come go for a cock, that road now, they don't get the capability for block them again. All the ADF terrorists, the way they did along that road where they will block them, say ghost town, lockdowns, all that in them, we don't kill them. From General so-called CP, to the other ones, Efang and the rest, don't kill them, so they don't get the capability. And that's why that way they go now for Nigeria, for go bring mercenaries them now, for kind of torment, rape, picking them, kidnap for ransom, and all of those things them. That is what is going on the ground. If me and no can play for your own voice, it talk him, when I know forever believe me. I don't start telling these things them since 2018. Even Christian Cardinal to me be tell una that way they kidnap it go for bush. Here na Nigerians the day for day. No be even Cameroonians them. It be talk ham. Una no be believe it. Now na the here. Now the so-called vice president of the AGovC when at them own ADF. And when I hear the tone when they talk to JC is supposed to be na under ye, the so-called general under ye, because he been a so-called CIC or whatever. So he's supposed to issue orders to JC, but the tables they don't turn upside down. Now that I'm picking them on the ground, they ordered them for diaspora, yeah, if not be no. I remember the other time some person record some audio for that their so-called Sokami group where I be playing for now, where it talks say some of that things say that the diaspora they manipulate ground zero. Ma tell now ground zero now they manipulate diaspora, and that is the truth. And now why that way? Ayabacho Lucas and all of these noisemakers for diaspora, they actually take things the way they come up from ground zero. They just can't read them for Facebook, for claims that they control the picking them. But today for 2025, they have zero control over that picking them on the ground. Case in point, taxi colors, destroying ID cards, all of those things them. You fit manipulate the picking them on the ground, inject ideas them for their head, they come out, run around the talk ham. Ayabacho Lucas, it just can't claim and say na ye policy, but Ayabacho Lucas himself, he don't know the origin or the genesis of that particular policy. He don't know, he just can't claim them. So as for save face and for give a semblance to the general public, say na ye they in control of ADF, they have no control. When Julius Nyih they talk to JC or to Efang, they beg na beg. They say major, una know they beg na beg. So the other thing where Julius Nyih he talk him nasewiti, say he try for talk with the handlers them for Fako Mountain Lions them. That is General Sagat a camp. Say may they also try for block the border with Douala and stuff like that, because it no get control. There is zero ADF inside Southwest. We don't understand. Say may they block the borders and with Douala. And as he talks, so he actually talks say the Mountain Lions they be too infiltrated and they be money minded, so they working at their money, which is exactly what will happen all over the Anglophone zone. As we compromise JC, we don't show now with evidence the mansion where able to build them will be worth between 70 to 100 million francs. And time where they compromise, if you get more than 20 million francs cash for your bank account. The next presentation I go bring up for now, I go play for now conversations the way they talk with the credit union owners them, how they must can't give you money, the so-called liberation tax and all of those things them. You go hear the conversations them as they extort money from these people them. It will make blood go dry for your skin by contributing them. This is exactly what the anglophones they be want them. When they talk to them, they make their territory ungovernable. When they take Chaka from Kradai guns them, they give them to the hands of the most gullible, poorly educated shit no white blacks in community. Thinking say the so-called revolution, the so-called liberators of the anglophones now only illiterates. I know some people that can't talk say, oh, Ben Muna be talk say, Nyih John Fundi be talk say. May I ask you something? Nyih John Fundi picking there for bush. Ben Muna no get picking them. Any of you picking there for bush. Any of the wealthy, well-to-do, intellectual, educated, and rich people them, they are picking there for bush. No. So when our own liberation for liberate Anglophone zone, not only poor people that are picking them, they feel liberate them. Not only the illiterate shit, no white blacks and drug addicts and criminals them, they feel liberate Anglophones. Now the question that I ask you, now why do I don't tell when I say, since from the first day when me I start this black legism for 2018, I don't tell when and I never ever change. Say this whole nonsense, it was an idea by some failed politicians then in the diaspora, and people the way they be desperate and they be disappointed with their lives. They see opportunity for manipulate, radicalize, gullible Anglophone youth on the ground, use them as guinea pigs, use them as political pawns for get political expediency, for position themselves and for get relevance. And when I talk about positioning themselves, now why do I when I hear these failed politicians and empty heads and talking heads, they come for social media, go for TV. They're going to talk about, the government should initiate genuine dialogue. Genuine dialogue. Now they positioning that. When they talk say dialogue, who will go dialogue? You think so that the Arata should know why last week they on the ground we carry gun? No. They are talking about the failed politicians. Them. That time they go wear coat, wear agbada. They talk to me, they go for Canada. Carry our money, they go for Canada. Go stay for 5-star hotel. Climatize. Go for hotel lobby. They chop red lobsters. And they chop burgers them. Inside 5-star hotel them. Go for lobbies and other kind of thing them. She don't comfortable. Say they go dialogue with Ayabacho. Before you want to know, they talk to the budget. Now 150 million. They go for Canada. Another 150 million. Then they go for London, another 150 million. Now the whole point that failed politicians, them hungry, wicked anglophones, them. Now wait this way they don't unleash them onto our communities because they want to be relevant and they want to make Cameroon government run carry money. It can't bribe them. That is all it has ever been. There is no fight for the betterment of anglophones. None. Zero. And now why that way they start this nonsense by stopping anglophone picking them, they no go school. That way, the Pekin, they could be frustrated. They could be even more susceptible for carry their guns and go for bush because they be idle. The devil, it make work for idle hands. And the school campuses, the way they inside bush, they could become shelter and hideout for the amber terrorists then when they carry guns to go for bush. Now, one of the biggest reasons that they know why me Pekin they go for school because they need those picking them for become child soldiers them. And because they are picking them as well, they destroy their education because if they not be educated, they could be easily manipulated for fall for their scam. And now why that way people like me will come to here? For can helebuna. Now why that way I be so proud for Toxe, my contribution for my country. Now say I buy mobile phones, I buy top-up credit, I buy books, pens, and I send picking them for school, I pay their school fees. When the ex-combatant they come out from bush, we help them. Make sure say they get a better life, a better future. But the wicked anglophones when they did for diaspora, like the Julius Nyih them, the Capo Daniel them, the Ayabacho Lucas, the Asu Lucas them, the Chris Anu, the Sako Ikome, any person where you carry one money, say you go for America, for Canada, for Switzerland, for wherever, for go see them, for go give them that money, come back on the ground. We, the victims of their crimes, we wait them. We go see whether they go step to, who's how they bond them inside this same anglophone zone. They go need my express permission for enter. We wait them now. We wait them. Even if some person come out for Cameroon, even President Paul Biya himself, he go appease them. They go come back on the ground, can answer to we, the victims of their crimes. Because not only them know how to get some 15 or 16 Nigerian mercenaries or some criminals them for Nigeria, drug addicts them, bring them, they can't terrorize Bamenda for a few weeks. Not only them know how to do that. Me one, when I don't see my capability, if I want to turn this intelligence and knowledge and which way me I get them and my own financial assets them into destroying Cameroon, just like how these wicked people they do them, I feel do 10 times worse than which way all them they don't do them, and I don't display that capability. So any person will think say you want to go appease these criminals them, no say when I send we a message say because there's someone we will be good, we do a stupid thing. We're supposed to be bad. We're supposed to for radicalize different people that are picking and send for bush so that make una two and I can't give you plenty of money, we can't negotiate with we. Now the message that when I want for send them, if I want for send that kind of message, then all we do will become bad. So that when I two we can't give you our own cheeseburgers and Swiss cheese and all of that Canada pre-talk nonsense. So now just some of the small talk that I bring out for my country people them, they don't get the capability for manipulate other people that are picking them when they go carry guns, go for bush anymore. So they rely now on Nigerian criminals where they repay the money and they promise them say when they come inside the Cameroon territory now, they feel kidnap while people them collect ransom, take them, go them back to Nigeria. Now the payment that way they could give them because Julius need not get money for pay. They also they take money. They run revolution from GoFundMe. From Sunday offering, you put basket, people they put 100 inside, you take that one for go run, for go fight war. When I don't ever see some place where they go fight war because of basket where they pass them for church, people they put offering inside. When I don't ever see some war where some people they fight them, where they do now GoFundMe, fundraising for Facebook, for go fight war, for go fight a sovereign nation and a standing army. So these people them, now just wait till they go on. Now wickedness, now the pure evil. For shidon you in the comfort of abroad, radicalize, manipulate some different money picking, so that make it go die for make you money. And since we show them the mansions where JC build them, how many of them for AGovC or ADF they don't come and can't talk them? Even for can't deny them. They don't deny them. No, they don't deny them because they don't even know. JC way they on the ground for Bamenda, it will be Richard than Julius Nyih. If you take Julius Nyih, way they are brought now, turn it upside down, shake him. You know, get 100,000 from your pocket for. Now the truth that at the tell when I did the same abroad, almost everything we will get for the abroad, you take and then you pay small they go. You don't even own them. There where you stop for the pay, the bank you can't seize the thing them. Whether at the house or motor, someone they even close with the one for their back, they don't repay them. They take them on credit. So JC, so-called GeneRAT JC, will be done on the ground. It don't build hotels them, build mansions them, from kidnapping for ransom business, where they kidnap now. So we not get the right for know this information. You get the right for know who's way the money where you pay ransom, who's way the money go. As I talk, I day here for help una, make una get a better understanding of what way it happen in una communities them. I day here for work jungmashi, for be a slave for una. Una get my telephone number, it on the screen. Una WhatsApp me, una send me detailed information so that we go sunshine these terrorists them. We expose the reality of what really happened, sensitize our people them, so that make them don't ever fall for this manipulation, fake news, and scamming again. Thank una again.
But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republic, more than they listen to some Amazonian activists. This is the reality.